For the record, this wasn't easy to make, but I had to make it 100% genuine, could never fake it. And I figured it might be some confusion about what's going on, so let me explain it. So, without further ado, here's a piece of me I'm graciously going to give to you. I've been trying to remain present, but as I reminisce, I realize that you never heard how I got into this. So you can better understand the boss who came up in the game, cause a nigga was lost, navigating through a trap with no key or a map. So let me explain exactly how I got into rap. I made my first song at 13 under B-Mac. It was whack, better than you, put it on wax. Recorded it on my Galaxy S3. By next week it was a hit, so I asked Marcus to hop on the remix. At the time I called him Marco, a history of how everything became and what was meant to be. Way before Mass Effect crossed our minds, we was outside ballin' on niggas and spitting rhymes. At the time we was ass but by 16, our 16 started to sound a little more pristine. I was going by King Dolah when I record, mantra in the back, working on the pen and the sword. Fast forward, now we freshmen, sharing a dorm, arguing about dumb shit that wasn't important, working on as the plot thickens. A debut CD from Mass Effect, but we broke like our asses in debt. So mantra had an idea that we should invest in our own mic to ease our recording needs. I mean, we both couldn't afford the studio fees, so we bought a blue Yeti. Niggas was more than ready to take over the world with similes and medis. And to everybody that had previously met me, I changed the name to Kingpin, cause love is a drug, and through the ink pen it feels like I'm giving you hugs. But time passed and I got more complacent, fell in class then blamed it on Professor Davis. I ain't dropped music in about 2 years, and when I did, ironically I called it patience. Kingpin was gone, I was Jordan Ali, my middle name and my preference to what to call me. As we get closer to present day, I have to let it be known, I think it's time that I came back home. Remember King Dolah? Well, it's been about a dozen. That's a childhood nickname I got from my cousin back in Chicago, way before I knew about life and the sacrifices that we all make to survive. I went from sleeping on pallets to pushing pallet jacks, wasting the talent that I knew I possessed. And now I'm stressed cause it's 2025, no way I can play my lyrics to the mass, and they ask if it's AI. Like, bitch, this ain't artificial, this artificial. I'm intelligently crafting pages, turning heads, and that's amazing. But I'm no longer looking for validation. They say I'm going through phases, but I am evolving to who I'm supposed to be, and hopefully you'll join the ride. Dolah, king of the rhyme. So from now on, call me